All right, and welcome on into DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are back for our, let's see here, just making sure everything is going. We are back for our Candlekeep Mysteries continuation story as as our adventurers have finished the Candlekeep Mysteries adventure book, and they are continuing the adventures as a party. So we have the continued adventures of the Story Seekers. And before we get into that, which is a tier 4 adventure, so a high level adventure, we have our weekly schedule, which Thursday is our Team 17 Gaming Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific. On Friday, we have our Wild Beyond the Witchlight adventure at 6 p.m. Pacific. And on Saturday, last Saturday, we started a brand new campaign, which, if you missed it, is up in the VOD of our Strixhaven campaign, which was a great introduction. And we had at least I know I did, pretty sure my players did too, but I know I had a blast at that introduction of that adventure. And I have to say, the players that are playing in there, if you are familiar with our Saturday campaigns, are the same ones that went through Tomb of Annihilation, so you know that chaos will ensue. And it's even worse when they're on a college campus, so it should be quite interesting. But we'll see what that ensues on this Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific. All right. Okay. All right. So then let's go ahead and get over to our landing page here. We have with us Starflower, played by Cooper.
Hey.
We have Orsic, played by Torque.
Hello.
We have King Bludger, that will be joining us later. We have Rycanis, played by Steve, which will also be joining us later. We have Hush, played by Bob. All right. He's got a frog in his throat. It's fine. And we have Larden, played by Andrew.
How you doing?
All right. When we last left off, our adventuring party had gone back to Candlekeep, had reconvened at Candlekeep, and had been instructed that, or had found out, I should say, from the Avowed, that there was a package, a wooden chest, as well as a letter that had their names in it. And that letter, as well as that package, took them to a dungeon of sorts to find out what exactly was going on, as this all was in Netherese, which means that it had been from a long lost community, or I should say, and quite interesting to find out that that it is nowhere that they had seen in quite some time, but it led them to a what is assumed to be the remains of a citadel that had been flying in the times of the Netherese. However, it is no longer flying. After being teleported in, they searched some of the locations, and well, let's just say they found some locations a little friendlier than others. As they found two sister statues over here, and the statues had some ooze coming off of them that ended up allowing Wraith to form, and they manage to fight them off. And Star figured out that being on the wrong side of the door is not the greatest idea. I think that's what Star figured out anyway. But it is right here that we pick back up. And for the purposes of this, Bludger and does still, since his beast addition does stay with his rage, and he has persistent rage now, therefore it is still up on Hush, Orsic, and Star, as well as himself. So with that, you find yourselves in this room with several doors. You've got a door right here by Larden, you've got a door right here, a door right here, and a door right here. Now, Larden, I know that you specifically had been trying to bash down the door that, well, you and your Earth guy were trying to bash down the door.
Yep. Yeah, I had him working on this one,
Mm-hmm.
and then he flowed out here and helped him and came back. So I think we're working on this one.
Okay, so is that where you would like to open up first?
Sure. Well, I'm going to have him do it, and I'm going to step behind him.
Oh,
Because
come on.
he's made entirely of rock.
Because he's made of entirely of rock. This is a true statement. All right, so
I'll probably check on Star. Star, you look like you a little worse for the wear. You okay out here?
I'm fine. You gonna come and join us? Sure, why not?
no, you should stay out in that room all by yourself and see what happens.
All right, sir. I'll stay here then.
Uh-huh. Nothing could go wrong, I mean. All right, so it is, as you open up this door, it is possible that this room was once used to store food stuff. However, it has not been used for that purpose in many years. There is a fireplace that has been filled with stone and is no longer usable. You can see the soot marks directly across from the door.
Mm-hmm.
But looking in here seems to look like a fairly safe room. There's a table, there's some old barrels and crates that are empty, lots of spider webs.
I'm gonna step in with my elemental.
Okay.
And give the place a once over. Search it.
All right, give me an investigation check, please.
Sure. Give me a second. I'm getting in my character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
And slip my little goggles over my eye. And where is investigation?
Sarah is going to do a potion of supreme healing, which I was waiting for the roll of d20s, and I'm like, those are not d20s.
I got 30, I think. Yeah, 30.
Yeah. So you're looking around, and yeah, you figure out that this room has not been used in a very long time, and whatever that was in here is long gone.
All right. So this is probably a safe room if we ever want to like take a break and chill out for a little bit, but there's nothing else in there.
All right. Is that a desk? Is there?
It's
Yeah,
a table.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Or table. Gotcha.
just a table.
Looks like half a scissors on there and something.
Mm-hmm. Yep, just a table.
All right, and check the store here.
Okay.
You might. You want to help me? You want to help me out, Hush?
Sure.
All right.
All right, so you're gonna check out that.
First.
All right, that does not look to be trapped.
Cool. Does it open?
It does.
All right, we're gonna open it.
Those
Okay.
doors didn't open a minute ago.
They did
Wonder-
not open a
Wonder
minute
what
ago.
we did to
I think they were tied somehow to these statues.
Right.
I couldn't
That-
dispel it, which is saying something. So
All right, so you look in and you see that this room looks like a reception hall of some sort. It looks like it might have once been used to entertain guests of this complex. The fireplace itself, again, right, let's see here, right here, has a large amount of ash and soot, and although none of it seems fresh, the lingering smell of smoke fills this air. Everybody give me a investigation check, please. Okay. All right.
13, no advantage.
Hi, Rycanis.
Hello!
I was like, I was looking down that list and went, wait, there's an extra name on there.
We were gonna wait until you were done praying to your deity, but we decided to keep moving on.
Uh-huh. All right. So, with that, are you moving into the room to do this investigation checks? I should have asked that before. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
hover in. I'm not gonna want to touch the ground and disturb these. Are the cobwebs like everywhere?
Everywhere.
I'm particularly worried about these two guys here, which look like the statues that were out there. So
they are
Hush is-
statues. Yep.
Hush is still Supermaning it.
Perfect. Flying through the air like Superman. Good job.
Right.
All right. So, Larden, you look at these statues, and these statues are of knights of the Empire, of the Netherese Empire.
Okay.
They're beautiful. The armor is exquisitely detailed. But with your 28, you notice that these statues and the armor that is on here, every joint has been sealed shut. So it looks like they were specifically, made so that the armor could not come off of these statues.
All right. Sure.
Why would somebody ruin a beautiful set of armor?
I don't know. It might be a trap of some kind. I don't know. The smell of smoke in the air has got me concerned. Can I take a second look at these, just a closer look at these, just to make sure that they're not going to blow up again?
Sure.
Traps or arcane traps, anything really?
Go ahead and roll for it.
Okay. 21.
Doesn't look like it.
Okay. I'll look for magic stuff too if I can. Yeah.
No.
20.
Nothing in here. You do see between all of you, there are some over here in these bookcases. There seems to be some like rotting scrolls, but when you look at them, nothing that is usable. It seems that they've already gone too far. There are a couple of different doors. There's the north door up here. There is one to the south by Rycanis, and then there is one here that goes to what was pretty much the kitchen or food storage area.
You guys want to keep looking here or go back down to that south door by the statues?
I turn around and see the door and I go, oh, hey. And I walk to it.
Okay.
Careful.
I think Rycanis is going this way.
Yeah, but careful.
Rycanis, are you opening the door?
I will give it a gentle push.
Okay. And it will open. And you see that this is, despite the cobwebs, this chamber could feasibly serve as an appropriate space for resting, as it has a bed that looks comfortable enough. And as you step into the room, you see there is a bookshelf lined with books. But other than that, it doesn't seem like there's anything in this room.
Before I go in, I turn my head to the side and yell out, "Ollie, Ollie, oxen free!" And then I just listen.
Nothing.
I walk in.
Give me a perception check, Rykanis. You hear Bludger say, "Wait, there's free ox? Where? I want to ride it."
My shoulders slump and I giggle.
Larden will step in, and then he'll use the lantern of revealing in the room.
Okay.
Just shine it all around and see if there's anything invisible.
There is nothing invisible in this room.
You'll come down here to the shelf. Do some
Okay.
looking.
All right, so you notice that the shelves are lined with books about the Netherese Empire.
Ooh,
And many of the tomes seem to be like handwritten tomes, so pretty much the first accounts about the lands that they flew over. But it is all in ancient Netherese.
There's a jackpot. Cattle people pay good money for these, I think. Well, if they're in decent shape, I'll try to triage them and.
They are in decent shape.
Okay. Well, I'll keep looking through them, and things that I think will be valuable I'll put in the bag of holding for Candlekeep for later.
Okay.
Does it look like any of them been disturbed?
It does
Um,
not.
Nope,
It does not look like there's been anybody in here in a long, long time. Nope. Does not look like there has been anybody in here.
All right.
If I peek under the bed, do I see anything?
You see lots of dust bunnies.
Okay.
Do we want to do a short rest while we're here? I can get some spells back. And Star could probably use a little help. Oh, never mind. She drank a potion.
Yeah, if you guys want to rest, I can. I'll just kind of.
I don't need it. Like I've only.
and stuff. I'm doing okay.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I've only spent a couple of spells. I'm okay.
Bludger is coming around and turns to Rykanis. There's no ox in here.
I quickly look up and I said, "Who needed a potion?" And I throw my arms in the air.
Can I check the walls to see if there's any secret doors in here?
Sure.
Investigation or
Yep.
perception?
Investigation. There is one other door, and it is the one that you can obviously see right there.
All right. I'll walk up to it and make sure it's unlocked in case we need a quick.
It
exit.
is.
All right, well,
Much to the dismay of you being unable to unlock it earlier, it is easily opened now.
That is some powerful magic. Whatever we're looking for. If they can do this to doors, I'm a little worried what they could do to things they interact with.
Yeah, we'll be all right. Lauren's like, let's go. Only one more door really left to check.
Okay.
I'll check this door out up here. See if there's anything wrong with it.
So, okay. You head up to that door. It is locked.
This one's locked. Let's see what else we can find out about it.
I'm going to give a crack at it.
Let's find out.
It is.
Let's see.
It is definitely locked. And as you interact with it, just about the time that you look to see and you see that it is locked and the like, you also hear the clanking of metal.
Ah, crap, get back. Get back.
As you
hear it
step,
from the other side.
you do not. You hear it from in the room with you.
Oh,
Okay.
And it is at that point that those statues animate. They did not animate on their own.
Oh, Lord. No. That's not good. That looks like Lord Soft.
Go ahead and give me an initiative roll,
Oh
please.
yeah, 7.1.
Woohoo! Good roll there,
Wizard
Lord.
Initiative.
Oh, Star's right there with you.
Wizards
Win,
and clerics, man.
lose,
It's like a
no
jinx.
matter. Make good fight.
That is true. When
Whoa!
Oh man!
Holy crap!
No.
That's not okay.
Have I ever rolled a 1 before?
I
An
don't know.
initiative.
I don't believe so.
You're
Is
still
that
before
even
me.
possible?
It is
One
possible.
still beats most of us.
It does. It does. All right. So with that, I love that the cleric is going first. So Rycanis, what are you gonna do?
I go. Here we go. And I'll cast Spirit Guardian.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mom.
Okay. So Spirit Guardians with a okay. Wait, that's not
Good.
20, it's 15. Wrong size.
Yeah, that would be
And
awesome.
for-
It was not
There we
big.
go.
Yeah.
For my movement, I'm gonna move probably to the middle of
Okay.
right there.
Okay. Okay. All right. So the blue guy here is the only one that you have put into the Spirit Guardians, which he rolls really well. Okay. Good
Jeez.
good start. Yep. Good start there, buddy. Good start. All right. Well, he still has half of his movement since it's difficult terrain. Hush, you're just Superman flying, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Well, these statues are pretty good size, so they will still be able to reach you Superman flying.
Right.
So he's going to take a swing at you. And then another, which is a 1, which is a good sign. So does a 22 hit you?
Yes, it actually does.
Okay. Look at that. He gets to actually try to hit you. All right. So that is 30 points of damage to you from this statue with the longsword. All right.
Mm.
And Larden, you backed up just in time for him to be able to come up to you.
Sure did. Feeling pretty
Mhm.
down.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I will shield the first one and then just stuck it on the second one.
Yeah, you are. All
So,
right.
ow.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's probably the best damage I'm gonna get from this. Just pointing that one out.
Wow.
15
Probably.
at 45 is 55 damage.
Uh-huh. That's
Wow.
probably the best damage I'm gonna get from these guys.
His shield shatters.
Mhm. All right. So Orsic, you see all this happening, right, Candace? Remind me, what is your Spirit Guardians? What do they look like?
Orbs?
Okay.
I know my spiritual weapon's a great sword.
Right.
Uh,
You can have little flying swords.
I'll have
just-
little men in armor.
Okay. I was gonna
Little
say you
men
can
in
always have
armor.
little bludgers.
Little men in armor swinging
Okay.
like little maces.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Orsic, you have all these little dudes that are flying around you.
I love them. These are
All right.
awesome.
What are you gonna do?
All right. I'm gonna look at Hush. I'm like, Hush. I don't think you much cared for what that armored creature just did to you, and I might give you a little bit of extra speed. I'm going to cast haste.
Oh Lord,
on
you're gonna
Hush.
haste the monk.
I'm gonna
Oh
haste the monk.
Lord. Oh, 'cause the monk needs to be hasted.
Nice.
Uh-huh. Because he doesn't have enough attacks.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, "Well, just show him what it's like to punch something. And I will step back a little bit,
Okay.
probably to here, yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to look at the yellow construct.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been working on my armor a little bit. And the last modification I did to it granted me perfected armor. I'm going to use my reaction to do this and shoot a gauntlet at him and pull him towards me if he fails his save.
Oh. Okay. So. Okay. Okay. All right. So the yellow guy, huh? That's a
Yes.
strength?
DC 19.
Yeah, no.
Alright, so I'm going to yank him in 5 feet of me.
Within 5 feet. Okay. We'll go right there.
Does he provoke any attacks for being rolled like that? I forget. Or is it only if he chooses? I forget if he.
I don't.
Yeah, that
Let's see here.
That's one of those really unclear rules.
It
right?
is. I would say no
Yeah.
because he is not willingly moving away.
Oh, that's right. If he moves, it counts. If someone moves him, that's different.
Right.
Because
Right.
like Dissonant Whispers makes you move, and that will invoke those attacks. But that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And right as he gets up close to me, I'm going to wind up and try to punch him.
Nice.
Yeah, that hits. All right. So 13 points of damage. Okay.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Hush. That brings us to you and all 17 million of your attacks.
That only gives me one extra attack.
But you already have like 17, so there's that.
Only if I'm fighting groups.
That's true. That's
Okay,
true.
so this Call of the Hunt is what? Is that what we
That's
have?
the
Is that-
D6, yeah.
All right.
Yep.
That's only for one attack.
One
so-
attack. Yep.
All right. Well, I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
The
As
blue
you
one,
do.
as I'm wont to do.
32 just a little bit hits. Yeah, just a little
barely
bit.
hits.
Yeah, right.
And I'll spend a key point to do a flurry of blows on this guy.
Okay.
But I won't get Call of the Hunt, right?
Not on the next ones, no. All right. So 11 more points, okay?
And I don't think it'll work well on these guys. Is it appropriate to do Stunning Strike on something with really high constitution? I'm guessing these guys are hardcore constitution.
You can certainly try.
I mean, you could always fail.
I
So-
could. Realistically,
fail
I
a
really
roll.
could.
So yeah, I'm gonna spend a key to do a Stunning Strike on this guy.
Okay. Because I've been rolling really well so far, so you know.
Yeah, but
I believe an 18 is over your save.
what is my save? Golly, why is
Look
it not
at
on
your-
here?
Look at your spell page. I believe we put it up on your spell page.
You did, and now it's gone. Oh, 17.
Okay.
Oh,
So barely made it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that was my first of my flurry.
Mm-hmm.
So I will attack with the next one.
That definitely hits.
And I will spend another key here to try to do the Stunning Strike again.
Okay.
Come on, roll less than a 7. Ooh, there you
Is
go.
that low enough for you?
Yeah, that's super low. Thank
Uh-huh.
you very much.
Yep. He is stunned.
Okay. And I don't break it by hitting him again, right?
No,
Yeah. Does that give me advantage?
it does.
So I will attack. This is my second attack.
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically, my
Uh-huh.
extra attack.
20 is exactly what you need to hit.
Okay. And then with haste, I get another attack.
Correct. 23 will hit. It's a good thing you had advantage that time.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
And since he's stunned, I'm not going to disengage from him.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Larden.
Yep. Larden gives a quick salute to Orsic for saving his butt. And he will step over here. And he will fire off a firebolt at him. He's stunned. Do I have advantage for that or not?
You do.
Right. Core advantage. Where's firebolt? Firebolt. Boop. 28.
Yeah,
Wow.
that hits a little bit. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. At the end of his turn, his elemental will charge over here
Okay.
and swing twice. The first one needing, this is my spell attack, so 20.
20 is exactly what you need.
All right. And the second one is 21.
Mm-hmm.
Could probably crit fish if you wanted, but I don't want to meta.
Oh, that's right. That's
You
right.
don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. We're good.
My first attack. My first attack. That's my second attack. Yeah. It's all 2d20 this time. Boop. I don't think I got a crit. Not 14 and 6.
Nope.
So three hits, I think. Because a 19 won't quite hit.
Nope.
Plus 13, not plus 12. I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So 3d10 plus 24 total. So 19 plus 24.
Okay.
So whatever that works to be, 43
Yep,
points
I
of
got
damage. Bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right,
Wait.
Star.
I'm sorry, Susan. That is not correct. I was having rolling with advantage, not swinging 4 times. I apologize. So I'll take the first 2 of those damage rolls. So
Got it.
12 points plus 16 is 28.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's almost half what I did.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Don't forget the firebolt.
Yeah, that's true. The fireball.
All right, Star.
That's my turn.
Well, I know I'm not getting near these guys, and I also gonna just fire. Because
Okay.
it's safe right here so far.
Yeah, in the other room. That's totally safe right now. Uh-huh.
She learned absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Yep, absolutely nothing. All right, 31 will definitely hit.
And
And that was at yellow, correct?
yeah, I think the others have this guy, so I'm aiming the one that's not stunned.
Okay.
So, the second one's still to yellow.
Okay. 32 also hits. Yes. All right.
I don't know if psychic damage really doesn't matter, but
Okay. You do
And that
damage.
hits.
That's all that matters. All right,
Mhm.
Canis.
I'm gonna stay here
Uh-huh.
because I got him in my sights. But
You
I'm gonna
do?
cast spiritual weapon.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. That is this one. All right. Where are you going to put it? All right. 27. Go ahead
Right here,
and,
where it is.
go ahead and roll it again. Crit fish.
Spiritual weapon again.
Uh-huh. Just in case you get that natural 20. No, you don't.
No.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your damage for that one.
The 27, right?
Mm-hmm. So, remember that whole thing about reading your spells and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, just checking. You have. Oh, it did. Okay, I thought it didn't roll it right. I thought it only rolled.
Because I get a. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I thought you rolled it at upcast and it didn't. Okay, no, you're good.
No.
Never mind. Never mind. I read that wrong. All right, so 10 damage to that. Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
now I get confused in this part. Do I give myself a spell slot back?
No. No, you're gonna, from this point, you will every other time you do the damage.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Mhm.
So this one counts, but when I roll it again, I give myself
Correct.
one back. Okay,
Yep.
okay, yeah. I always get confused. Thank you.
Yep. That's the kicker there because it doesn't have yeah.
Right on. I'm gonna stay put.
Okay.
Right here. I'm not gonna.
All right. Okay, so then it is their turn. They're gonna do the 2 wisdom saves. This is yellow. All right.
Ooh.
And blue. All
Oh.
right.
Wow,
So
these are smart armor.
they are smart armor. Okay, so that was, I'm just scrolling up to make sure. I think it was 14, but I'm not sure. Yep, 14. So 14 halves, so 7 each. All right, blue is not having a great day. Just want to point out. All right, but yellow is going to step right there. And he is going to cast Destructive Wave, which is a 30-foot radius, so 30 feet from him.
I would like to counterspell if I can.
Okay, you can certainly try.
I will certainly try. I'm pretty good at it, so hopefully I won't blow it. So intelligence and then this plus my proficiency bonus.
Mm-hmm.
So not an advantage. So 13 plus 5 is 18.
Okay. That is enough.
Oh, 16, sorry, 19 plus 6 because of my intelligence. So, yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, no. I tried. These guys are burly.
All right. Let's see here. All right, and the other guy does not have anything because he is stunned. All right, so Orsic, that brings us to you.
So I imagine I see this thing like just winding up, ready to do something really cool, and then Larden's like, "Nah, and he
Yeah,
just winds back up.
he takes his long sword and he like pounds it on the ground, and as you see him do it, you see Larden counter it.
Beautiful, well played. I will go ahead and punch this guy twice, I guess.
Okay.
Hope they can take out blue while I occupy this guy. I'll try and hit him once.
24
that-
definitely hits.
All of the hunt die is just killing me tonight.
It is. It's because Bludger's not actually here.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
And I will
It doesn't
try
quite
to
have the
strike
same
him.
effect.
Nope. Try
Nope.
to strike him a second time.
All right. So 17 does
mismount.
not hit.
Right.
All right. So then, Hush.
Okay.
Right, you are
Hush.
you're technically third because Rycanis is the top of the round, and then Orsic,
Oh, I
and then
didn't
you.
see him.
Yep.
Okay. Well, still, I think it's
But-
funny that
yeah.
I'm third with a 1.
I know,
Uh-huh.
right?
Mhm.
That's pretty insane. So I'll give him a little, or I'll attempt to hit.
Okay. The first of your many. All right, 27 will definitely hit. Look at that other 1 right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Bad.
I know.
Boo.
But you had advantage, so that's fine.
And I will. I can do my flurry anytime. So
You can.
I'm gonna do my martial arts with my extra attack there.
Okay. That definitely hits.
And then my haste attack.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I get a martial arts attack, but yeah. And I will do flurry of blows. Just
Okay. I want to point out, are you still flying through all of this?
he lands to.
Oh, okay. I
to
wasn't
give
sure
himself-
because
a little room to do some punching and kicking and
A little leverage. Okay.
yeah.
I was just gonna say, are you doing the Superman punches from the air? Because that would be really funny.
I'm
I mean,
picturing
he's doing
Crouching
some of
Tiger.
that, but
Yeah.
he's like swooping around, but
Okay.
sometimes he lands.
Okay.
Crouching Tiger, right?
Mhm.
Just kinda-
Okay. So here's the first of the flurry.
Okay. By the way, this armor is very dented now.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I'm not doing great damage this time, but my last attack. Oh, there you go.
That one does it. He is no longer stunned because he is dead.
Nice.
Hmm.
Excellent. These things are tough.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. All right.
Okay.
And do you want to move, or are you gonna stay there?
Hey, if I move, that other one's gonna attack me. So.
Well, I want to point out you can like move all the way around the room several times with the amount of speed that you currently have.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will move, but I'll wait to move in and attack. So.
Okay. All right. So Larden.
I was thinking that Starflower probably should go before me since she's probably faster than I am.
Yes.
I will too, so that's probably.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So no then. Weird.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
Okay.
I was going to sort it, but then I saw what they rolled, and I decided that, yeah, to leave it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sure. All right. As long as everybody's cool, I'll keep
Yep.
going. So I will. Same thing as last time. I'm going to firebolt that guy.
Okay.
No advantage this time, so normal. Firebolt.
Mhm.
Boop. So I will only roll a 15.
15 does not hit.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. I'm going to try to pup that.
Okay.
Oh, I need a 5 or better on a pup.
5
We'll
or
do it
better.
anyway. Do it anyway. We'll see. See if it's my lucky day. Yay!
All right.
And then I'll send Happy Pants over here.
Okay.
See if this works. Yeah, 13 bludgeoning
Okay.
and 11 bludgeoning. If it's a
Okay.
19 armor class. It's not. It
No, it's a 20 armor class.
missed. Oh, you missed. So
Yep.
it's 13.
All right. So Star.
Keep tuning phone in this room.
Okay. $24 and 28 definitely hit. All right. So then, Rycanis, that brings us back to you.
All right, I'm gonna. Are these things considered undead?
They are considered undead.
Oh my god! Okay, I'm gonna reach out and smack him with the sunblade.
Okay. That definitely hits. All right, so 10 points total.
And divine strike. That's 2d8.
Mm-hmm. All right, so 7 more. Okay.
And then I'm gonna move the spiritual weapon off.
Okay.
And
Nice.
Okay. That definitely hits.
Ouch.
Yeah, ouch indeed. All right. So. All right. And then that's when you're going to add another spell slot back. So
Right. Thank you
17
very much.
points of damage. All right. With that, he's looking pretty dang hurt. And he's definitely not having a good day. So let's see here. He gets the wisdom save first. Yep, that's about right. All right.
Oh, don't forget that dead one is no longer stunned.
Yes, he is
It's the
no
end of
longer
my
stunned.
second.
Yeah. No, he's gonna stay. He's gonna stay stunned. He is stunned
Right.
so much that he's not gonna become unstunned. All right. So he is going to. Let's see here. Let's see. It's got a couple of options, and I'm not sure which way to go with this, but you know what? I think we're gonna take a chance. We're gonna go at Orsic.
Okay.
All right. And then what is
18? Is the 26th?
both?
Okay.
He takes one swing at you, and then he goes with the other hand. He grabs it because I know the 18 does not hit you.
Right.
And he grabs it and he swings a second time at you.
I'll use my reaction to do the arcane. I can never remember the names of all the stupid things I can do.
Okay.
Arcane deflection to +2
Okay.
my AC.
All right. And he will take a third attack, and he will hurl a ball of fire at Larden.
Disadvantage.
Yes.
If it's an attack spell.
It's a save.
Yeah, Larden is also going to cast, as a reaction, he's going to cast Absorb Elements for the first time he's ever used it. He's going to cast it.
Okay.
Boop. So that'll give me resistance to fire. I don't know why it's a 6. That's weird. All right. So, yeah, and then dex save, I assume.
Yep, dex save.
Okay, I will use that at advantage because I am an abjurer. And I got a 20.
Nice.
Oh, not enough though. Not enough. Too bad. All right, so I'm going to take half damage.
Yep. So I'm actually rolling it because why not? It's fun to do lots of dice.
Spell splash, right?
Oh, and I also get, yeah. All right, great.
All right. So there's the first half, which is the fire damage.
Yes.
And then the second half, which is let's see. Yep, it is necrotic damage.
All right. So I will take half
the
because
fire.
I also take half of the necrotic because of the fact that I'm an abjurer because I have resistance against magical damage. So I'll take a quarter of the fire and half of the necrotic.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Because your shield is gone, correct?
Oh yeah. You're doing damage to my hit points, but I take a lot less because I'm an abjurer.
Yeah, but I was just making sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you heard me. I gotta make a concentration check after this is done.
Yep.
So what does that work out to be? So that is 20 from the necrotic, and then 7 from the fire.
Correct.
All right, so 27 total.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so boop. That's 27.
He did not appreciate you doing the counterspell.
No. So Warcaster will give me an advantage on my con save. So I need a 13 or better.
Yep.
On this. So I will maintain my concentration.
All right, you're good. Orsic.
Ooh, this piece of armor's got some tricks up his sleeve.
He does.
I'm gonna go ahead and punch him twice, I guess.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not here to damage. I'm here to just kind of make a few dents to open some spots for other people.
20 is exactly what you need.
Just enough. Okay.
Yep.
And try a second punch.
That definitely hits and actually takes him out.
Oh wow.
You guys had him down. He was really, really low in that last little bit. That's why he threw that fire, because he literally had nothing left that was going to do any good. So he's going to try to do as much damage as he could.
I kind of look at the crumbling piece. I'm like, I don't think I've ever killed anything before.
Right? So with that, you hear again the door click, and it is opened.
All right. Hey, about that short rest. You think we could do that before we move on?
Yeah, I mean, you do have that amulet I gave if you need to use a few.
I'll get some souls back too, though, which would be good if we rest.
Yeah, I would get some.
Some key back.
Key.
Yeah.
Yeah, do we want to head to that kind of resting chamber then to do this? I don't know about being
Yeah.
exposed in a room with a lot of extra doors.
No, let's go down to that bedroom there and just take an hour.
All right. So you head down to the bedroom where Bludger and Star have been hanging out, and you take a short rest. Just out of curiosity, are we doing anybody doing watches while you take this rest, or is everybody taking a rest?
I'm gonna
I
plant.
do not need a rest.
I'm gonna plant Sorry, go ahead.
I don't need a rest, so I can definitely stay vigil the whole time.
And
Okay.
I don't need to sleep either. So.
I'll stay up.
I'm just gonna we're just doing a short rest, not a long one, right? Just a short
Right.
rest.
Right.
I'm gonna plant the Earth Elemental outside the door and have it guard because it lasts an hour, so it'll last till almost the end of the rest. So
Well, you've had him for a little while by this point.
yeah, he's been up for
I'm-
probably up like up to you, however long.
I would
'Cause we
say,
investigated a few rooms.
yeah,
so
I would
he
say
might be
you've
towards the
got
tail end.
like 15, maybe 20 minutes left of him. Because
Okay.
you had him during the fight in with the two statues, and then you guys have looked in several rooms since then.
So I'll cast an alarm spell. He does a ritual. I don't expect to see anything coming from these back doors, so I'll pass it across this door. And then if anything
Okay.
comes through, it'll warn us. And then that'll be that.
Okay.
And while he's doing that, I'll ritually put an alarm in this area here.
Okay.
Sorry, in this area over here. And then I'll just kind of hang out at this door while everybody else is relaxing.
And you've got Bludger to also kind of watch out and stuff too.
Mhm.
Is he still looking for those oxen that Rycanis was talking about? So, looking for something to ride. All right. So, if you are taking a short rest and need the hit points, go ahead and roll your hit dice now. You should be able to from your actual your character sheet on the hit die thing. All right. Okay. So you are aware that the door up to the north did click once you did finish that fight. So where would you like to go?
And we're gonna go north.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
if
checking.
everybody's feeling ready to go, don't forget to grab your backpacks and
No,
look for your
leave-
lost keys, that kind of stuff.
Leave your bags. It's fine. They'll be
Do
fine.
you have your exit buddy?
Nope. No exit, buddy. Nope. Mm-mm.
If I look at this armor that was animated, can I do an inspection just more for research to figure out
Sure.
what made it tick?
Sure. Go ahead and give me a investigation check.
Didn't know if it was magic or mechanical or what was going on there.
So with that, you notice now that the armor is extremely dented, that it actually surrounded two creatures that Okay. And you easily enough can enter up. There is a stairwell that goes upwards. before entering into what looks to be another grand room. This one, however, looks a little bit more grand in that it is filled with bookshelves. Lots and lots and lots and lots of bookshelves.
Race you to the shelves, Larden.
Let's be careful. No racing. We don't race in the Lich's quarters. It's the rule.
That's the rule? Okay, good to know.
Running in the library. All right.
No,
gotcha.
no running in the Lich's library.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your hands to yourself, and everybody keep quiet. Stay quiet.
Larden must have met Rika while there was a separation. Don't touch the things. Stop touching the things. Rika is the wizard from Tomb of Annihilation that kept yelling at the guys for touching all the things and getting possessed.
I did stop.
No.
Yep.
I'm gonna summon this Fey ancestry and let my eyes light up for detect magic.
Okay. All right. In here, you see that the shelves are filled with hundreds of tomes written in Netherese as well. It's like this is the language that they spoke or something.
Mm-hmm.
However, nothing in here is magical.
Well, that's crazy.
I know.
This book looks important. I'm gonna go up these steps.
Careful.
What's going on up here?
Careful.
Okay. All right. You see there is one book on the bookshelf or on the pedestal that is open, and it looks to be written in Netherese as well, and it looks very important compared to the others. It's not magical, but it looks very important compared to the others.
I could cast comprehend languages unless does anybody know how to read Netherese? I don't think I can without casting it.
No, I believe you guys had to cast
Okay.
comprehend
Yeah,
language.
Only if
I'll
somebody speaks it can I understand it.
Okay. I will activate my Helm of Comprehend Languages then and cast it.
And this book specifically is all about the Lich whose building you are in. You see, like, it goes on to talk about his accounts. It's in his hand of the lands that and places and cities and whatnot that they have flown over, and it talks about some of the people that he had working on the Citadel with him, and just how the everyday workings of this Citadel. It's very cool.
Any references to maybe more things we might find in here as far as traps or something, or
Unfortunately, it does not seem that it has been written in since the crash. So,
gotcha.
If anything was done after the crash, it is not in here.
No maps or anything
Nope.
in the book.
Nope, doesn't seem to be. It's just his account of the daily workings.
I wouldn't imagine he's dumb enough to put the location of his
Phylactery?
Yeah, phylactery.
Nope. Nope.
It's within the margins.
Right?
With
His
a little
password's
map.
in the back of the book.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
right.
Yep.
Phylactery in underwear drawer. Don't forget.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. But no, there is no mention of his phylactery in this. Nope.
I would read all of that out loud so everybody could hear kind of what was all in there.
Okay.
Anybody else
All right.
find anything?
Well, looking.
Doesn't seem to be anything else that that you see other than the books. You do see that this room continues on through a small opening, and keeps going a little bit.
Is this a door here that I can see?
It is a door there, yes. Yep.
And you said nothing in this room is magical, right?
Nothing in the room is magical. Going on, you do see that there is a desk, a raised platform desk, and a set of stairs to the east.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go around here.
Mhm.
Keep my eyes peeled. Still looking for magic.
Yep.
I'm gonna check on this door. I'm gonna touch this door. Usually, when that happens, inanimate objects become animated.
I'm alert. I got you.
Yeah, no kidding.
No worries, no pressures.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Rycanis, you totally can flip a page. That's fine. All right. So you open the door, Orsic? Or try to.
I'm gonna investigate or inspect it first to see if there's
Okay.
any traps on it. Or
All right, go for it. You look at it, and there is a trap. However, it does not look like it is trapped from this side. It looks as if you had accessed the door from the other side. You might have had a trap.
So this was designed to get somebody to come into the room. A little welcoming gift. Gotcha.
Mhm.
Can I try and disarm it with my
Sure.
tools?
Sure. Give me a thieves' tools check.
These tools? Okay.
Mhm.
Would I be able to use my gloves of thievery on this? I imagine.
You
because
can.
It's...
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, you can. All right. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little.
Wow.
You are able to open up that door, disarm the trap easily enough, and it opens up to a hallway with stairs going both directions. And you see that there is another door directly in front of you.
Gotcha. All right. It looks like I found another passageway. Guys, find anything up north?
I'm still looking.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Okay, no, right.
All right. So,
Oops, that was a mistake. Oop. Sorry.
I like that roll though. Those were good rolls.
You can tack. What is my proficiency bonus on it? You can tack. Oh, with that, is the saving throw the same thing as a? Yeah, 12. Yeah, you can just go ahead and use that for my investigation because
No
it's the
worries.
same thing.
So you find on the desk some papers that are most likely in Netherese as well. You're starting to kind of get familiar with the writing. You're not necessarily able to read it, but you're recognizing the common,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot like the Nether Troll that I read.
Yes.
So.
Yes, very much so.
Okay.
And you do recognize some of the words here and there. Yeah. So you do get the feeling though throughout this whole situation that you would have to be in this room for years to be able to absorb all of the information that is in here.
Sure.
There's a lot of information within this little library, as it were.
Is this a cauldron of some kind?
It is. It is much like the fireplaces and whatnot in the other rooms. It has long since been abandoned.
Mm-hmm.
There's like dust and soot and whatnot. There is nothing in the actual cauldron.
All right. Well, and it's not magical either, huh?
It is not. Orsic, are you going to go through the doors there? Or are you going up with them? What are you going to do?
Yep. If they're moving on, I will. I'll shut the door again.
Okay.
Gently, not very loudly, just to kind of quietly shut it. And yeah, I will track up with them.
Okay. All right.
Where's up these steps? See if everything connects.
Okay. So you guys head that direction, and you immediately see that it opens up into a very beautiful, or would have been very beautiful at one time, laboratory of sorts.
Oh, this is horrifying.
You see several tables that one of them has a skeleton on it. You see the skeleton is actually held down by thick leather straps. And kind of stepping in a little bit more, you very much get the fact that this place holds the trappings of a medical facility, complete with surgical tools, buckets, heavy leather aprons, and the like. And you even see like heavy chains in the southeast down here that operate to pull open a grate that covers a pit. And as you step in, you kind of get this acidic smell from wafting from this direction.
Oh, that's where they dump when they're done. Ugh.
And to the east, there is a raised platform with glowing lights, and you see steam and smoke curl up from several spots in the floor here.
Anything in here radiate magic at immediate first glance?
It does not.
Is this the bookshelf that I'm next
It
to?
is.
Can I inspect to see if there's anything important in here? Looking
Sure.
for just more information about this lich that we're going to be facing.
Okay. And you actually will find books about like surgical stuff and that kind of thing.
Gotcha.
This very much was the surgical ward, or of the tower of the citadel.
Was it true surgical or was it experimentational?
Both.
Surgical? Both. Gotcha. Okay.
Eric Canis, can you look at this skeleton and see what happened to this guy? I'm curious if they were actually trying to help him or something else.
Yeah, I'll take a walk.
All right, give me a medicine check. It's really hard to tell exactly what happened to this guy, but it doesn't seem like anything nefarious was done. It's whatever was the cause of death, it did not affect the bones, and he is just a skeleton now. So no, like, sword marks or chips in the bone or anything like that.
No broken bones,
Nope.
no dislocated joints.
Nope. Doesn't seem like whatever he died of did not affect the bones and give you any idea that way. Nope. So
I go to Alarda, no traumatic death.
Alright. Weird.
Go down here. I see this door. Would I be able to deduce that this might be the door I saw at the end of the hallway?
You would.
Can I check it to see if there's any traps on it on this
Sure.
side?
Give me an investigation check. There are no traps from this side.
All right. This door will work for a quick exit, I hope.
I'm going to pop Kelvin up and send him into this area over here.
Okay.
He's got better eyes than me.
All right. So you send him into the next room, and this entire chamber pulses with transmutation magic. The pools
here
of
we go.
liquid are in multiple areas of this room. Yeah. So as you have your owl buddy go in,
Yep.
he sees that there are 3 pools. There is the blue that is far in, there is the red, and there is a yellow. And he would also see that to the south is another set of stairs that leads to another door.
Well, this looks elaborate and arcane, and so I'm gonna take a risk and come up here
Okay.
and see if I can figure out what this elaborate ritual sigil is for.
Okay. All right. Oh, so this is supposed to be green up to the top. So green, blue, and red.
Does this smell like the acid in the other area?
So
This green?
the green one smells like cranberries.
Cranberries?
Cranberries. The
Weird.
red one smells like acid,
Huh.
and the blue one smells like electricity.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Roll a 22 for Arcana to see if I can
Okay.
figure out what this sigil might be.
Unfortunately, that is not enough.
Maybe the pup will help. Yeah, the
Maybe.
pup.
I tell Larden, don't let the cranberries get in your head.
I'll try not to. In your head.
Now I'm hearing the song, right?
Uh-huh,
Brilliant.
Good job.
Yes.
Rycanis, take advantage on that one, please.
Oh, hey, I rolled 10.
There you go.
I got a 32.
All right, so yeah, inspiration to you on that one, Rycanis.
Thanks.
All right. So as you kind of step in and you look at this, and it's weird. You deduce that this chamber restructures the effects of transmutation magic.
Okay.
As in, if you were to cast a transmutation spell in this room, it would be, the spell is treated as if it is cast 2 levels higher than normal, although it still consumes the regular spell slot.
Oh. Well, that's interesting. They
Mhm.
must have done some serious magic in here. Do I get any insight into what these pools might be?
You do not.
And do I remember this from anything that I read in the Nether Scroll or anything I've seen?
You do not.
Okay. All right. Well, it looks like he's trying to augment his. Whoever this was augmenting transmutation magic, and succeeded. I could use the circle and cast some pretty strong spells.
Is there any way to destroy the circle? That would be dangerous in the wrong hands.
Could be, but I don't know that there's any hands here. Maybe we should hold off on it in case we need it, and maybe we can mess with it before we go. I think destroying it will be tricky. I mean, I could try to dispel it, but it might be more. It might take more than effort than that.
Mm-hmm.
This is some pretty advanced Netherese work. They were working with magic that we don't even have access to anymore. All right, well, I'm not going to step on the triangle. I don't recommend anybody else either. So I'll make my way all the way around. Maybe. Over here.
Okay.
Let's keep looking, guys. I don't know if there's anything else in there that we can use. Maybe something will make this make sense. I'm a big fan of the skulls on chains, that's for sure.
I don't know why. All right. So as you come to the stairs that head downward here, you see that there is a pair of grand black iron double doors standing at the bottom of these stairs. Both doors have decorative chains strung across them, and the symbol of Mistral, from the box, you recognize it, is
Mhm.
stamped on each door.
Yeah. That's the. Huh. Does it look magical?
It does look magical.
All right. Do I see any specific runes or glyphs?
Nope. You kind of get the same effect as the one that you had in the very beginning when the sisters statues locked the doors.
Yeah, I can't break it with just a dispel.
Nope.
I did see another door back in that hallway that we went around. I don't know what is behind that door.
Where at?
It was back in that hallway where I discerned the trap on
Oh.
the other side.
All right. Yeah, maybe
Unless
that'll have an
you
answer.
think there's a way we can get through this door.
I don't know. Maybe I'm mixing. Maybe using these grids. I don't know. I don't see any indication of like a puzzle or anything. You said the chains are decorative.
They're decorative.
I could maybe mage hand, and would I be able to? Are there any vials or anything?
There is
This-
not.
Medical room.
Nope.
Wondering if maybe scooping some of the liquid out of these pools does something if we put into the circle.
I don't know. I can see. I feel like this one's been transmuted, and I feel like this one has been too. Like they've been switched because this one said it smelled like cranberries, and this one said it smelled like acid, and that seems weird. And this one said it smelled like electricity, which seems appropriate for its color. You know?
I don't know much about elements, right? Let's see.
Wonder if I can use this thing standing here.
I kind of want to stand in the middle.
Yeah, let me do that. I'm the transmutation.
Aww.
I mean, not to doubt your own power, but this is arcane. If we were in a church, I'd be all for it.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we
Rycanus,
learned
are you
we
getting
learned
the vibe out of this
Rycanus doesn't do well with religion stuff.
Yeah, no
Candace, if you're
kidding.
getting a vibe off this thing, if you want to step in, I wouldn't have any problem if you wanted to assist, Lorden.
No, I'll watch.
Okay.
Right. In fairness, I'm the one who can probably resist damage the best out of anybody that's magical. All right, I'll step into the center of it and see if I can access its power somehow.
Okay. What are you going to do?
I'm just going to first look to see if there's any way to activate it just using Arcana. See
Okay.
if there's some way to make it work.
Okay.
Arcana. Boop. It's a 27.
All right. From what you learned before, you just have to cast a spell.
Well, do I have a transmutation spell?
Mm-hmm.
Let's find out. What do I have memorized? He's digging through his memory.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Transmutation. Nope. Slow might be a transmutation. It is transmutation, so I do have slow. I guess my lowest level transmutation spell. I think that's illusion. It's illusion. Misty Step is appropriate conjuration. Yeah. Well, let's major on conjuration. All right. So I guess I'm gonna feed the energy of a slow spell into the sigil and see if that works.
Okay. What are you casting it on?
I'm gonna cast it on the green pool.
Okay.
It's a 60-foot radius, so I'll target the
Mhm.
green pool.
Okay. All right. So, go ahead and cast that spell so that it uses your spell slot.
Just lowered my spell slots by one, so I've got one left for three.
So, the pool is slowed.
Nothing happens, huh?
Nope.
Didn't work.
Mm,
I don't want to waste much more money.
Due to the fact that there was nothing in that pool for you to actually slow.
I don't want to slow myself. That's for sure. I certainly don't want to disintegrate myself, which is the other transmutation.
Oh,
spell
come
I have.
on.
Do you have any lower level spells, any cantrips or anything?
Transmutation? No. I have, what's that? I have illusion. No, prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Prestidigitation is a transmutation cantrip.
It is.
So I'm gonna cause my clothes to billow with transmutation magic.
Okay. As you do, you notice that it looks as if Larden is in a windstorm. And you've seen him, do the whole billowing thing before, and it has never looked like this as you see the sigils all light up. It looks like he's in a windstorm or a wind tunnel.
All right, so I'll change that to multicolored lights and see if that changes the thing.
The lights are extremely bright.
Okay. So are you saying that these sigils have lit up?
Those sigils have lit up while the spell is going on. Yes.
Okay. Is it possible for me to manipulate the energies here now that I have activated it? Somehow.
Manipulate how?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to see if this sigil is more than just pretty lights. So if there's some way to, now that I have transmutation magic sort of going in a continuum, if I can direct that magic into the lines of the sigil or something, funnel it into the yeah.
I would say that unfortunately with your 2 Arcana checks, that this is magic that is way beyond you. Because it is magic that has not been seen or used by any wizards in a long time. So it's, although you have the gist of it, you just can't quite get it to be able to affect, everything is lit up, all the lines and stuff are working. However, you just can't quite figure out the how to make it do anything other than what it is currently doing.
Okay.
Yep. And you were told before that this, and had read and stuff, that this magic is way beyond anything that is currently used. And you also remember that from the Netherese scroll.
Yeah. They have access to the 10th level of magic, which we don't do anymore.
Right, but there's so much that has been lost that unfortunately it's something that you haven't had. It's beyond you.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and check out this other door that
So
that the horse found.
As you step out and of the direction of the circles and the you all hear what sounds to be a kind of a laughter coming from the doors that you were looking at before.
Susan's here.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. The ones that are down by Hush. Yep.
Well, I think we told them we were here.
Well, everybody don't group up. Who knows whatever's coming through that door is going to come through pretty hard.
I'm going to kick that lantern open again.
As you all take notice and the Larden, you hear a voice that says, "You did well, my student, but not quite well enough to transform some of the things that you were wishing to transform. But maybe in time, you might be able to do so. With time and practice."
It's new magic to me. I'd love to learn how to use this device.
We hear that too, or is that
You
in this
do.
kid?
Nope, you hear it too. And the voice seems to be coming from the south, from through those doors. And he says, "Join me, and I will teach you more."
You guys want to go in there?
Mm,
Not really, no, but it's on you.
Star's like, "I'm not going in another room." All
Alright,
right.
guys, I don't want to go in there alone. That's for sure.
Oh, come on.
All right, but don't be lured. These liches can be tricky in trying to convince you to do things that aren't really good things.
You can look at Orsic. Orsic, I'm an archmage and I run an orphanage. You think power's going to tempt me?
Maybe.
I'm good. Come on, guys, let's go.
All right. So you go to the door. All right. And as you look at it now, it is open. It is unlocked, I should say.
I'm sure this will be fine, guys. Come on, Star. Come on, Hush. Let's check this out.
Let me tell Bledger there's really no ox. He can come this direction if he wants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a blue pill?
Yes.
Have we gone through the rabbit hole?
I want back in.
Best block not be there.
All right. We'll bring Bludger over there. All right. So you open the door?
Yep.
Mm,
Oh. Hush. I love the hesitation there. Thank you. All right. Star's hesitating so much.
Maybe not get too close to everybody. This is not a good strategy.
It's a totally
We gotta
fine.
retreat. We need to be able to get out of here. And
I don't think he's going to try to kill us
Hush
yet.
has a lot of movement. Hush will move back and wait.
Oh.
So you open the door and you see this chamber is festooned with all manner of arcane trophies. There are chains stretched through between pillars in the walls. There's a throne at the far south of the room, which appears to be made of the bones of humanoids. But you also see that there is a person sitting on the throne. And you see he kind of carries himself with a very regal air. And you see around him floating spellbooks, shimmering wards, and other arcane paraphernalia. And he says, please join me.
You'll forgive us if we're a little hesitant. Your guards were efficient.
would you by chance be Rogoloth?
I am. And I don't mean you any harm. Please, enter.
Okay.
You have proven
Not
yourself
that it's going to
worthy.
do me any good, but I'm going to try.
Okay.
Do I believe him?
He's really hard to read from this distance.
Right.
Rycanus, he seems to be telling the truth.
I kind of yell out, "Hey, seems legit." I trot in.
As you step inside, he says, "You have proven yourselves worthy. And I'm glad to see that, as I believed that you were in fact worthy of the job that I have for you, as I have brought you here, in hopes that you would indeed be worthy of the task that is before you."
So you're the one that carved our images into the ox?
Yes.
When we came here, there were demons and dragons. They chased us down into this area. They belong to you?
There was the sounds of such. There was never any harm. You see, it is not me that you need to be worried about. but Larlock.
Who is this Larlock?
Larlock is one of the oldest creatures in all of Faerun. He has the ability to control all undead with nothing more than a thought, and he enjoys controlling liches above all others. In fact, sometimes he even gives them free will after a few centuries, just to see what they do with it. But you see Larlock is even described as having a contingency for every contingency. Was responsible for single-handedly shattering the wards surrounding Candlekeep at one point. And I'm not sure if you are familiar with the name Ilminster, but he even tried to stop Larlock but unfortunately Larlock literally dropped a city on top of him.
Larden goes blanch white. He dropped the city on Elminster.
Yes. You see, I have been under his control for the last several centuries, but the control has recently become lessened as Larlock came into the possession of a very powerful artifact known as the Withering Battery. This battery was unearthed from far below this crypt, and once he, along with myself, started investigating it, we realized that it contained eldritch power that predates the fall of even our beloved Netherese Empire. You see, the more time Larlock spends with the battery, the less control he seems to have over himself. It's as if the battery is taking control of Larlock without him even realizing it. Now, I understand that if Larlock is allowed to draw more power from the battery, all of the Forgotten Realms will be doomed once the power inside is released. And nothing, not even Larlock, would be able to hold back whatever is inside. I believe there are other batteries that exist in the world, but that is a problem for another day and probably another set of champions that do exist somewhere within the world. Now, I brought you here because I believe that you are the champions that will be able to solve this. I don't care what you do with the battery. You can get rid of it, bury it, do whatever you have to, but do it efficiently and quickly before Larlock returns to see you. Because
He's not home.
Not currently, no. The creature contained inside the battery must remain inside the battery. So do not harm the crystal, lest you release the beast that the world is very ill-equipped to deal with. And I believe that Larlock may already know that you're here somewhere, but he is not here at the moment. And he holds out this, well, he doesn't hold it physically. You see this piece of paper float over towards you, kind of lingering about right there, just in the air.
Oh, what is it?
It is a map.
I'll reach out and grab it.
Okay. And you see that it is a map that looks like it will take you to a laboratory. And he says, now, I must warn you that Larlock is known to ally with all manner of powerful creatures. And that is often one-sided. His allies only tend to live for a few centuries before they are consumed and turned into, well, spell components mainly.
So, if you don't mind me reviewing with you, you'd like us to get a hold of this battery and find some place to hide it from Larlock?
Correct. Mainly,
Okay.
it's get it out of his possession.
Okay.
And I believe that you, based on the fact of how well you did in my test, that you are qualified to do this.
I'm a wizard. My buddies here are very powerful.
Now, don't misunderstand me. I am not doing this to seek to serve justice for the sake of justice. Much of this is revenge for what he has done to me.
So if we do this thing for you, is Larlock gonna be mad at us, or is he gonna be weakened enough that you are now free?
My hope is that I will remain free.
And then what will you do?
Stay here. Go back to my studies.
I'm gonna look at Lardon and use the message spell and go, so if we do this, we trade one evil for potentially freeing another evil. I think that's enough words. I think I can say that in that.
Yeah, you're good.
Look, I'll take the evil that reads books over the evil that blows up worlds any day.
I'm looking
I
around at
just-
both of you. Like, what's going on?
Meaningful glances across the room between all of you.
Right?
Uh-huh.
I kind of rub my chin and nod my head.
Mm-hmm.
So while they're doing this, I'm gonna kind of saunter up a couple more steps,
Okay.
and I go, "That's fine and dandy." And while you, Lardon, and Orsic are talking, I'm gonna ask the mage. But the burning question in this room is, how does that thing in the other room work?
It
And I
allows me to make transmutation spells more powerful when I need them to be. It allows me to be able to do much more powerful magic when I need to.
Could we use it to somehow? Sorry, go ahead.
I go, will this aid us in fighting La La Land or whatever his name is?
Larlock.
I love the way
Yes,
you say
him.
La La Land, yes. I should take away that inspiration.
Battle.
I should take away the inspiration that I gave you from before just for that. That was bad. That was bad. He says, I don't believe that it will. However, if there is anything that you would like to do to prepare, you may do it here. And I will make sure that you are protected.
Is there a way to use your transmutation chamber to render the battery harmless?
That I do not know.
Something to keep under your hat, then.
Perhaps.
Maybe think about it while we're gone.
Will.
We should safely rest here if we're going to go do this, because if this guy dropped the city in Alminster, I got to eat my Wheaties.
You must understand that he is gone for the moment, but I do not know how long he will be gone.
Yeah, you think he'll be gone for another 8 hours?
I do not know. I do not know where he has gone.
All right. Well, he needs their little spells. All right.
It is up
Yeah,
to
we
you, but it is imperative that this be taken care of.
How do we get down to the lab?
I have given you a map.
Oh, right. Is it that little stairway down area
It is.
that we did in Tralia? Cool.
Actually, no. It's the area right behind his throne.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. There is a let's see. There is a door and a stairway back there. Uh,
Oh, man.
but he says, if you so desire to take a rest, I will protect you here.
Ooh, that would help.
But I
I would love- Mm.
cannot promise that he will not be back by the time you finish.
I've spent 2 third level spell slots. I don't know about you guys. That's all I've spent though.
I'm in good shape still.
I have all my key and all my hit points.
We should just go. I got plenty of like wands and stuff and staff stuff, so we'll be alright.
Okay.
Okay.
Unless Rycanus is super low, I don't think you are. You just cast the 2 spells.
No, I have all my higher level spell slots.
Okay. Alright.
All right.
No,
I got level 4s and down.
Okay.
But you've
Okay.
used your high levels at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, what have you used so far? What do you have left?
I got
He was upcasting a lot, I think is.
I
Mhm.
upcasted a lot in the beginning.
Yeah, we might need to rest. I hate to do it. Larlock would tear us up, but without high spells from our cleric, that might be a problem.
Ragloff, if we go down this path, is there
Yes.
any chance to retreat, or once we've crossed it?
Once you
we're
have
dedicated?
crossed, you must continue. Once you go through those doors, you must continue through
We are at the threshold.
until it is done.
Alright. Do you have any idea what we might face down there? Have you seen any of his creatures or servants? Is there, I don't know, dragons, demons?
I do not know what he has now, as it has been quite some time since I've been down there. I've been trying to facilitate the search for champions to do this, and so I have not been down there in some time, so I do not know what he has changed, what whims he has done.
Alright. Well,
So on that note, I believe this is a great place to take a break.
sure.
Yeah,
Alright.
that
Are
feels
we-
like it.
Are we going to go ahead and take that long rest? So, Rycanus, you don't
It's
have any
up
6,
to
7,
you. What are you going to do? Are you going to take the long rest, or are you going to go?
Specifically, what spells do you have left, Rycanus? Like, do you have your 9th level?
No.
Oh.
I have. Hold on. 9 and 8 are gone. I got 1 7,
So,
1 6. 4 3 2. Well, 1 2 and then 1. So yeah, my higher stuff's.
yeah, I hate to say it, but we should rest. I don't want to fight Larlock, but without.
Yeah, and I'm not upcasting anything.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but we should do it. And maybe tweak our spells a little bit.
Yeah, I'll walk over and find a nice spot of.
All right,
Stone.
so you guys are going to take a long rest. All right. Okay, so we will be back in a few minutes. All right, and welcome on back to DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. Our adventuring party has found the lich that controls this area and has learned that the lich actually wants you to go in and to another person's place and take a ancient artifact away from them so that this creature does not destroy the world, as this artifact is very powerful and will potentially destroy the world in the hands of this creature. Now, you have been told that this guy has allies that most likely will be in his laboratory. However, we're not quite sure what, as this lich has not been down there in a while since he got away. And he tells you that, Larlock likes to use the allies until they are no longer useful and then turns them into spell components. So who knows, what might have been down there before may now be a spell component in his bag. So he is not quite sure what you may face down there, other than the fact that Larlock was gone when you started your long rest, and he does not know if he is back or not. So you have a map that will take you to Larlock's laboratory. Okay. And okay. All right. So there's all of that. Is there anything else that you would like to talk to this guy about before you head along to the laboratory?
Is there any chances that there's more captives down there that might help us, or anything we could do to help them while we're down there?
Honestly, I don't know. There's always, there's always other liches that he has controlled, other creatures he controls, but I don't know with the amount of power he has taken from this battery if they too have been able to get free like I did.
Does he have a weakness of any kind?
His love of power, of course.
Does he have any vulnerabilities or invulnerabilities?
I honestly do not know.
Okay.
He says, sometimes though, I like to have my allies remain a little while longer, like Rooster here, and he unclips a jeweled wand from his belt and casually tosses it towards you.
All right. I'll catch it.
Rooster was an elf bard that had found his way here some time ago. Wonderful stories. Not very good at staying alive, though, I'm afraid. I think he had contracted a bad case of wild magic at some point because his spells were never quite right, as it were. But I am all too happy to assist the correct champions, since you have the skills to be here for certain. And let us not fool ourselves. You are not so skilled that Larlock has found it necessary to investigate firsthand what a living mortal is doing within these walls. So he allows me my toys, but he does like to witness the truly special ones. So go on then, keep Rooster company. Keep whatever else you find in that horrid laboratory too. Just be wary of taking so much that your escape is impacted.
What's Rooster do?
He's quite special, in fact. And it is a wand of wonder.
Right on.
Uh-huh. So his efforts to record the history of the Netherese Empire sometimes incorporated some unsavory elements, such as the transmogrification of a chaos sorcerer into an elegant wand. Covered in swirls, whirls, dizzying patterns, knobs, and clickety bits, it thrums and hums in your hand.
Yeah.
And I will say he gave this to you at the beginning of your long rest, so you could attune to it if you so desire.
Oh, I'm waiting for it. My attunement slots are pretty narrow. Anybody else want a Wand of Wonder that isn't Bludger?
Boy, what are we going?
I'm kidding. You can't attune to it.
But it makes the
Oh.
clickety-clack sound, Ledger.
Hell, take it.
It'll make
and
for a
whisk.
great rattle for the young bludgers running around.
That's right. Just spin it around. Just make sure they can't cast spells. Trust me.
There are no young bludgers in my life, trust me. I am a 2-person crew.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I will happily give her the wand so she can clickety clack.
Oh yeah.
Or we can play with it because you get kind of credit anyway. Right, what was I saying?
Nothing.
Right.
My goodness, I so would want this. Are we still AL, right? We can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Right,
there's
yeah,
only one right now.
Yeah.
But at the end, we all get it. Well,
Yes,
That's going to be awesome.
but
That's a
there's
quick
only
question,
one
Mike.
at the moment.
Quick question. Amidst the clickety clacks, does the wand vibrate at all?
Yep, it does in fact.
Perfect.
It,
I'll
it
go ahead.
thrums. It thrums and hums in your hand, Bludger.
Yeah, perfect. She'll really love that.
Uh-huh.
For undisclosed reasons.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't disclose now. All of us are walking that path.
I'm not
Oh,
overly
my wife, you
surprised.
know it. It's your own bed.
That's fair.
So, does anyone want to actually attune to it for this session?
Looks like I was just stealing it.
Hush, are you stealing it?
Hush considered it just because everybody was arguing.
That's
But,
fair. Hush is not a spellcaster.
Key is a spell.
Key is not a spellcaster.
I know.
Or maybe he is.
Or maybe it's not.
I don't have room for it, unfortunately. But
I'd be willing to drop my or my staff of the woodlands to use it if nobody else wants it. That's
Sure.
If somebody really wants it.
No, go for it.
It comes between you and Rycanis.
I will bow to Orsic.
Okay.
Okay.
Then if we got it before the rest, then
You
yeah,
did.
I would attune to that and drop my
Okay.
staff of the wood. Put my staff of the woodlands back in the bag for right now. Eventually I'll get one more attunement slot, so I'll be able to have both here shortly. But
Mm-hmm. Yes. But look, Orsic, it's a D100 roll.
I love these type.
I know you do. I know. You and me both. You and me both. All right. So, anything else?
Huh?
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
Head on in.
All right. So, as you step down into this other room, come on, let me reveal. It doesn't want to let me reveal. There it goes. You see that there is the chamber itself. There we go. You see a rune-covered sarcophagus lies in the center of this room. It is beautiful. You see that it has the Netherese runes on it. It's just beautiful. But you see the door, or the entry, I should say, to the path that you are to take right here.
Sure, this is fine.
You get a feeling that this might actually be the sarcophagus of your lich that is right there.
That's a lot of trust to be getting from.
So you don't know. I'm just going to put it out there that you don't know if his phylactery is in there, but that seems to be his sarcophagus.
Alright. Let's open this up and get rolling. Why am I alone? I'm the only one
I
here.
don't know. Why are you alone?
Sorry, I'm still checking out this wand and trying to figure it out while we're wandering. So I'm distracted as usual for my character.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yep, that's about right. It makes
I
the
was thinking
clickety
about-
clack sound.
Right?
I was thinking about the misses in my vibrating one.
Mhm.
Hello.
All right.
When I pass the seated mage, I put my hand up for like a high five and see what he does.
He'll do it.
Cool.
Right. Okay, let's cast inflict wounds.
All right. So with that, let us get you to the other map. All right. And we are at the very top of this map. There we go. All right. As you walk through, you enter this place through the doorway, and you kind of follow it around, and as you're traveling, it is very clear that you are going to the deep recesses of the city that had landed here. And as you come to a double door and enter into it, the main hallway is either exquisitely crafted to look like the interior of a stone dragon's mouth and throat, or it's that or a petrified dragon. You're not quite sure which. But it does look very much like the mouth and head and neck of a dragon as you enter in.
Right.
And you come to two doors.
I'll get to roll a dragon. Again.
Well, from within, which is like the best way, right?
Which is the way of Bludger.
Is this what it looks like on the inside of the creature?
It is very
And-
clearly petrified. So you come to this door, and you're... How do I want to do this? The halls here are less than 7 feet tall. So, Bludger, how tall are you?
See it.
I
I
remember-
am 6'3".
All right, so you're just barely able to clear the ceiling. Yeah.
All right. Then.
So
I'll
it's a
take
good it's a good thing you're not wearing your crown at the moment.
Larden reaches up and touches the ceiling because he never gets to do that, so he's just like, "Oh, that's cool."
Right? It is pretty cool. All right. And it's really interesting because the halls here and like are kind of almost have this line that emanates from the stone and mortar that provides light in here. And it's kind of weird, but it works. It's really pretty.
Is it bright light, dim light?
It is dim light. Yep, it is dim light. So, are you opening the door?
I think we should look at it first.
Okay.
Hey, let's check it out, Bludger.
All right. Does it look like a magically finagly door?
It looks like a double door.
All right, kicking it open.
Ah, nope. Back it up.
Kicking it open. Too late.
I dive over Orsing.
I raise up my shield.
In the
That's fair.
very Emperor's Grove. Boom, baby. Kick the door open.
All right. You kick the door open, and you are definitely given.
Engulfed.
Yeah, you are engulfed by the door. No. You are given entry into this next area where you see the laboratory itself is full of experiments, cauldrons bubbling, glass jars filled with bits of wiggling flesh, and chains extend from walls to a massive dark crystal. A rhythmic thumping seems to be coming from the crystal. And you see a creature resides atop the shattered crystal, and it has a glorious air to it, but an air that is filled with unknowable amounts of wrongness. Clearly, this was once a copper dragon, but it has been changed, mutated, as it were. As you stand in the hallway and look forward, you see this once life beast is now bloated, its dulled scales even missing in some places. Its pitted, bony plate has been replaced most of its face, and a grotesque spines have erupted from its limbs. And it is staring directly at you.
Yeah, I don't want to ride it anymore. Looks kind of angry. Oh, it's diseased.
Kind of sad
Yeah.
for it.
Go on, go talk to it.
Nope. We're all going in.
Do your wizardy thing where you wave your wand and things do things.
Come around to this corner. I'm going to peek around. Do I see anything around this corner?
You see that there are entries to in multiple places out of this room. But that is the only creature that you see in here.
You say these are glass jars, these circles here?
They are.
Are they
it.
just a light, or is there like something in them?
So, as you step through the threshold into this room, you note that the environment changes. The illusion melts away, and you now see this laboratory is a wreck. And more importantly, the crystal underneath the dragon is broken and hollow.
Go in.
There are
maybe-
splinters of crystal embedded in the walls, and evidence
Okay.
of worms spilling out from the crystals.
It got out.
Oh. Whatever was in here's not in here anymore.
Well, it's right here. This giant bloated dragon thing.
No, we were warned that there's something in that crystal that we weren't supposed to release.
We didn't release it.
For once, I can say I didn't do it.
As you step closer to this dragon by coming into the room, you see that there are worms falling freely from its mouth, a mouth filled with broken teeth and a lolling tongue that somehow does
Ugh.
not impede the thing's talking, as it
Ugh.
looks at you and says, "I've been expecting you. Step forward and accept the blessings of Chris." Or Kyrus.
Oh, no, we don't want those blessings. Those are bad, bad blessings.
I don't even know who that is.
Sounds like a musician.
Do I know who Kyrus is?
Eh,
Maybe.
I've read about it in any of those books of the Netherese or anything.
Can I do a religion check?
I don't know what kind of check you want me to roll on this.
Go history.
I got a 24.
Okay. Orsic, you know all of the things.
Nice.
So Kyrus, also known as the Worm That Walks, was an elder evil prophesied to usher in the Age of Worms, a time when the undead would rise and destroy the world. So the only known fact, all agree that the Worm That Walks was originally a demigod called Kyrus, who had lived in the ancient part as a mortal necromancer and created many undead creatures, such as the spawn of Kyrus that plagues the Underdark. Eventually, his wickedness made his well, not necessarily allies, but his compatriots, exile him to the fringes of society. And some scholars believe that he was related to the far realm infested star Nahil, maybe as a brother or something. But yeah, he apparently, during his exile, was said to have raised armies of undead, and even found a dead civilization that he entitled Wormcrawl Island, and he claimed it as his own and ruled it as a god king. So, not the greatest of guys.
No, I kind of agree with Larden. I don't think we want his gifts, but let's not be too harsh with rejecting them.
I feel like my wolf would be kind of conflicted if I came here with the blessings of an evil god. Because an evil god, but she's also a... That's a
Yeah.
puzzle.
If he's released, there's nothing we can do down here to this gem. We can't take it with us. We gotta maybe put him back in.
But Gaia's back in?
Yeah. We don't want Caius out.
You want us to put an evil elder god into a gem?
Yep.
Us.
It's a demigod.
It's like you. Ledger?
Oh yeah.
Gaius?
No, demigod.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah. Was he
That's
a
what I
demi-
heard in the description.
I thought he was a demigod before and he ascended.
He
Maybe.
ascended. Yeah, he ascended.
Yeah, he's
Now
like
he's
up
a
there
god.
with-
Okay.
Now he is a god.
He's up there with like the other.
Mm-hmm.
Is the dragon doing anything? Moving?
He's just waiting for you.
Yeah, we
What language is he speaking?
In common.
Oh, common.
Yep.
Alpedestrian.
He's not sure what you speak, so he speaks what he knows most of you will.
Should this?
And again, he
guess.
says, "Step forward and accept the blessings of Kyrus."
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Oh,
We're looking for a creature that goes by Larlock. Have you seen it?
I have. Reach out, take your prize. Kyrus's kiss will show you the way.
Okay, oh, I'm definitely not kissing that thing.
Nope. Worms are bad.
Oh, I'm also married, so there's that whole thing.
All right, I'm gonna take a gamble. Wish me luck.
No! Don't listen to the undead dragon. He doesn't want what's best. That's not good for us.
I mean, if you're fiending for, I could help you get a bed. My ball's full of them on a Friday night. And they won't have worms coming out of their mouths. Unless
There
you're
is-
like into that kind of thing, in which case I'm sure that could be arranged, but
Are you carrying Caius inside you? Is that how this goes? Did it possess you?
I am a paladin of the Worm of the Box.
He's a paladin of a worm of the box?
He's a paladin of the Worm that walks. He's a
Yeah.
paladin of Kyrus.
So are you Larlock?
I am not. I have assisted Larlock's effort to use the crystal for his ongoing research.
But it broke. Is that the crystal?
It is.
Who shattered it? Did you shatter it?
Larlock's experiment was a little overreaching and triggered an unanticipated explosion, which destroyed the lab and made him go away for a bit. But why don't you just step forward and accept this gift?
Because the gift is bad.
I'll step forward. We didn't get this far without taking a few chances.
Orsic, this is not a good idea. This thing does not want what's good for us.
Probably.
He's going to turn you into something awful. Look what happened to that dragon.
Yeah, it looks kind of bloated, mate. It looks like me after I ate too many deviled eggs.
This isn't the way. Maybe there's another way. But it's not this way. Caius, I mean, look at the worms, man.
You see the dragon turn to Larden. And he says, "You okay?"
Lord casts, like as it's turning, like summons the weave around him and wraps himself into it more tightly than he ever has been before.
Okay. So there is your concentration spell. He says, "You will step forward and accept
No.
this gift."
Is
Yeah.
this gift permanent, or is this something that we can borrow?
It is permanent, of course. Step forward, reach out, touch the crystal, and your gift will be yours.
Will this gift make us excited and happy, or is it just kind of one of those gifts that is useful?
You will be happy.
No, Orsic, you won't. This thing is lying to you.
Do I believe him?
Give me an insight check.
Oh, he feels pretty trustworthy.
Yep, totally.
Okay. I will reach my hand out, I guess.
As he's reaching his hand out, Larden points his staff at the dragon and casts Cone of Cold. I don't want Orsic to do this, and this is the only way I can stop it. Larden just shouts no and casts Cone of Cold off the staff at the dragon.
Okay. At the dragon or at Orsic?
At the dragon. No, not Orsic. I don't want to hurt
Okay.
Orsic. I'm going to cut it off across the dragon so it doesn't hurt Orsic, but
Okay.
I guess I'm going to pull that trigger because I think Orsic is dead wrong.
All right, go for it.
All right. Good goal. Here we go. Yep, there it is. Boop. 21, 35
All right.
cold to the immune.
All right.
Andrew already has to deal with the characters bowing to evil forces on Thursdays. He can't handle another one.
That was a terrible
that's right.
roll.
Are you doing the ice, the rhyme on Thursday?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I know the unshyness then.
Uh-huh. All right. So here we go. Why couldn't I have rolled any good at all? No. Mm-mm. All right. So
Is this thing considered undead, or is it like still alive but just
it is
gross?
alive. Yep, it is alive. All right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
It's a pretty good damage in Cone of Cold. That wasn't bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
About average.
All right. So with that, Orsic, you are first.
I guess I will jump back because I almost got blasted.
Mm-hmm.
Larden, but why provoking it?
Because it's the most evil thing we've ever encountered.
You haven't met Mole Sister.
True.
Yeah, I'm gonna just hold Firebolt, I guess, in case this thing starts attacking my friends.
Okay. All right.
And say what. Prove Larden wrong. What is it that you wish to give us? You must tell us.
A gift, I said. So, all right. So you are holding what?
Firebolt.
Okay. King Bludger, what are you doing?
I mean, Lauren just hit it with a spell, so I feel like it's gonna retaliate.
Mm-hmm.
Would be more assumption. So I guess I'll just come on over, and he's gonna rage.
Okay.
Why do I take this thing up before it takes us out? Let's see here. So that will initiate my combat.
Uh-huh.
I'll give it to myself, Starflower, Hash, and Orsic.
Okay.
Oh. And take my first swing with more Bludgeonator.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure. No, I'm just going to make regular attacks for now. The first swing. Hang on a tick. Oof.
So a
Sounds even gross,
13
but
does not hit the dragon.
All right.
Even though he is really fucked up, he still seems to have some pretty good armor.
I'll go ahead and try to hit him again.
Okay. 22 will hit.
All right, and I'm going to re-roll that damage.
Okay.
Hang on a second. What is a mole? Is it? Let's see. What is this? It's it doesn't tell me. I forget what the mole
Your
is.
maw is wrong.
Your mod is wrong. It's supposed to, yeah, it's only rolling a 1. It's not rolling a die.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it did mess up my character sheet because it's really jacked up in the text right now. So
Alright. So bludgeonator. Alright.
I don't know what happened. It duplicated everything like 5 times.
Alright, so let's see here. Bludgeonator is the maul, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a +2 more.
Okay. So what is a maul? That is a
86 bludgeoning.
thank you. 1d6, 2d6.
2d6. 2d6.
Okay.
It's a great sword, but it's bludgeoning.
Okay. And then strength and alright. Then okay. So alright, so that should be yep, there you go.
All right, we'll just go with that.
Okay. So that would be the very first one. The one that has exclamation points after it is the one I
Okay.
fixed. So,
And rage-wise, he's just going to use the tail.
okay. All right.
And that's my turn.
Okay. So then lair actions. All right. Let's see here. You see that he's still looking at Larden. He's just not happy with you with the with that. So he will look, all of a sudden you see stone spikes sprout up from the ground right near you, Larden.
Okay.
And that is identical to the spell spike growth. So let's see here. That is
Like a dex save?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It uses the so it's stone instead of thorns or whatever, but it is a let's see. You are aware of it. So no, there's no save. So it is spike growth without a save. There's no save. It's just you when you move through it, you take 2d4 damage for every 5 feet.
Okay.
So, which he's just trying to slow you down.
Okay.
All right. Rycanis, that brings us to you.
All right, I'm gonna.
I use my reaction to say something to Rycanis.
Sure.
Rycanis, maybe you can cure that disease with a powerful spell. I don't know.
Ooh.
It's worms, right? Anyway, that's what I say. I say maybe you can help him, maybe you can cure him. I don't know.
Okay. So what are you gonna do, Rycanis?
All I have
You
is
talk about
greater-
killing him, even though you're attacking him.
Right?
Yep.
Depends on your definition of cure.
I'm looking right now.
Because by killing him, technically you're curing him. He is no
That's
longer
good.
living with the disease. So what are you gonna do, Rycanis? Keep in mind, all your spells, you have to have them prepared.
Right.
Use
I'm
them.
looking at my prepared stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything. I have greater restoration and a bunch of healing spells and a lot of radiant attack stuff.
So what are you gonna do?
Wow. That I
Hi,
go
Cindy.
to Larden. He might be too far gone. And I cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay. All right. Your little buddies are back again?
All my minions.
Okay. All right. So 60. Okay. All
And
right.
I move closer.
Okay. Larden.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you doing?
Larden will cast Crown of Stars. No, I don't know that I want to blow my entire wad right now. We'll see how this thing goes. So, Larden, not worried. If this is difficult terrain, right?
Yep.
Yeah. 5, 15. There you go. He will. 1, 2. Yeah, he's gonna Misty Step. Let me get a pointer here. Not a lot of places to go. He's gonna Misty Step next to his buddy here,
Okay.
next to him,
Mm-hmm.
next to Hutch. He's gonna fire off a firebolt at this guy.
Okay.
I mean, double clicked it on accident. There we go. So the first one, 28 for 19 fire.
Okay.
And then he's going to move 5, 10, 15. Like in the way.
All right. So then, Hush, that brings us to you. Just for reference, you are not hasted at the moment.
Okay.
That haste was long gone by now.
Right. Okay, but I can still move in here,
You can totally do that.
and I will attack this giant thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oy.
That will definitely hit.
And I will expend some staff charges on that.
Okay.
What is the extra on this?
So,
Is it a staff of striking?
Yep. Are they
1d6 for force damage.
And how many are you going to expend?
Just 2.
Okay.
I don't know how much more we're talking about here.
All right, so 7 points more. All right.
All right.
Okay.
And then
So-
I will.
That is the first one.
I'll expend a key point to do a flurry of blows.
Okay.
Oh, I no call of the hunt on that. That was
Right.
an
Just the
accident.
13.
Right.
But 16 does not hit him.
Okay, then I will expend 2 key points to move that to a 20.
All right, 20 is exactly what you need.
Okay. Why is call of... I just unclicked it. Okay. So that's the 2 flurry of blows.
Okay.
And then my extra attack.
Okay. All right. So. Okay.
And who's up here with me? Bludger?
Bludger
Rycanus?
and Rycanus at the moment. Yep.
And I will move out of that thing.
Okay.
Excuse me.
All right. So that brings us to Star.
Well, I'm going to use the power of trees to help me out here.
Okay.
So I had advantage on my attack rolls.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually came prepared for once.
Okay.
I used one of my arrows of swing.
All
Hopefully
right.
it hits.
That
24
will hit.
hits.
Yep.
Can't save for me soon.
Okay.
Ah, God damn it.
It is a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, it'll be nice though.
I know.
Alright, second attack, I'm not using just a regular L. That's what
Okay.
I say.
Okay. Darn that one. Okay. All right. So
Mhm.
8 more. Okay.
I will move right here to this little huddle right here on my side,
Okay.
and that'll be it.
All right. So it is his turn. All right. So first and foremost, he will do Frightful Presence. So I need the 4 of you that are in here in the room that can see him to give me a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
I was holding my fireball if he was aggressive. Would this be considered aggressive?
This is not aggressive. This is just the fact that he is a scary dragon.
Gotcha.
As you saw him take all of those hits, and he's like, nope.
Ew. Can I use my inspiration?
You can.
And that's a reroll, right?
It is.
It's nice to be proficient in every single.
Isn't it, though?
Right.
Isn't it, though?
And,
All right. So
I will look at Bludger and say, I've ridden scarier creatures than this, and give him a flash of genius.
well, he rolled the Pupspiration, so he had an 8 on that.
Well, he doesn't need it. Gotcha.
No, he doesn't need it.
Yeah.
I didn't see that in there.
All right. So then with that, all right. He is going to, let's see here. He's going to try to bite Bludger. Yep, nope. I don't think, does that hit you, Bludger?
Let's see. It would, but I'm gonna spend my reaction
Okay.
to block it. So, damn it. Concentrate.
All right. So that is 14 piercing and 8 necrotic. And I need a con save, please.
Okay, hang on. So that's 7.
7 piercing and 8 necrotic. Are you resistant to necrotic?
No.
Don't think so.
So I guess that was 5, 10 left.
Mhm.
And a con save.
Yep. All right, you're good. Okay. And then he will.
Should I be able to do my firebolt now?
You can do
I
your
guess?
firebolt now. Yes.
Probably a miss, but you know.
Nope, that'll hit.
And I don't know if I get called the hunt on a reaction. I imagine probably not.
No, I don't think so. Doesn't call
not. I
the
think
have
it's
to be
any-
melee
I think it's on weapon attacks.
or weapon
only.
attacks?
Okay, yeah. So no call the hunt on that.
So,
So.
all right.
Nice damage in the first.
Nice damage, though.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
wow.
And he will take a claw attack at Rycanus. 17 does not hit you, and that was a terrible roll.
Oh, was it?
It was a terrible roll. And if I'm correct, yeah, okay. He will actually take a tail attack at Hush.
Oof.
There we go. 29 hits you, Hush, I'm sure of it. For 16 bludgeoning.
Okay.
All right. So that is one round. All right.
Just by chance, is he concentrating on this spike stone stuff?
Nope. It is a lair action.
Okay, gotcha.
And as it actually, let me put this back up there. At the top of the round, you hear movement from the surrounding entryways. As you see. Oh wait, I forgot a wisdom save for him. Hold on. Okay. He takes the Spirit Guardian's damage. But you see coming out of several of the pathways are some wraith. All right, so they will go right there. All right. Orsic.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna step out of this. Do I take damage by stepping out? Is it? I'm assuming I do.
I would say sure. Why not? We'll do
What is it? 2d4 or whatever you roll for me, I guess.
6 points of damage.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to step up to him
Mm-hmm.
and say, "I tried to trust you, and you turned on us." I'll try to punch him.
Okay, that definitely hits.
And then I will I'll hit him twice. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah. I do anyways.
17 does not hit.
Okay. And I will, that was 10, 15, 20, oops, 20.
Yeah, the grid is off, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. And I will just run up to here to kind of block the pathway of the Wraith. And
Okay.
bonus action, I will get my defensive field.
Okay. Bludger, what do you got?
Well, the Wraith's still a little far away,
Mm-hmm.
and Hush is kind of blocking one of them, so I want to concentrate on this dragon fella.
Okay.
Just trying to get the right one here.
30 definitely hits.
Perfect. And then let's say it.
20 is exact, so yeah, that hits. All right. Okay. So then the lair action goes away there. The growth does. All right. And okay. You see that there is let's see. Let's go to one of those and see. He will. All right. Let's see. Where's the? All right. We will use this one. It's fine. And it's a 10-foot square, but you will see that right there. We'll do it just because the squares are almost up. But that 10-foot right there turns into a 3-foot deep mud pit. So, all right. And then we have the Wraith. And so we will start with this guy over here. He's going to avoid the happy little friends that Rycanis has. And he will come up to Bludger. And he will attempt to life drain. Bludger, that is an 18 to hit you.
I'm going to try to block that.
Okay.
Higher than a 2.
Uh-huh. That is higher than a 2. Good job.
Yeah.
All right. The one against Orsic will also try to life drain. That is a 20, which does not hit Orsic. And then we've got the 2 that are right there next to Hush. That is a natural 1. And a 29, Hush. So that is 27 necrotic, and I need a con save, please. Hush.
Okay.
All right, you're good. Okay, so Rycanis, that brings us to you.
All right, I survey the evolving battlefield, and I look up to the sky and say, Torm, turn these undead. And I channel divinity, turn undead.
Okay. All right.
And I yell out, let them run.
Okay. All right. So as an action, wisdom save. That's what I was trying to remember. Okay. So that is within 30 feet of you.
I think I get them all.
I was just gonna say, I think that final one might. Yep. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. 1, 2, 3. That's looking promising. Come on, guys. Really?
They are not very wise.
No, they're not. Yes, Hush, you take 27 points of necrotic damage.
Phew.
All right. So, okay, so they are all going to be turned. All right. So, yeah, so they are all turned. They're all going to be running away.
What challenge rating they'll raise?
That's a good question.
I'm sure they're above. I'm sure they're above 4, but if they're not, they blow up.
They poof.
No, they're above 4. They're 5s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
I wanted to see fireworks.
I know.
Maybe they're considered 4s.
No, they're not.
Just one of them?
I think
No.
the check says otherwise.
I know. The saves are saying otherwise. That's for dang sure. All right.
I think the check would indicate that they might be considered 4s.
Ah, I see. I see. All right. You know what? I'll give you that one.
Boom.
Poof.
Literally.
Boom!
The one was just too close to Rycanis when he did it. He just blew up.
Yep.
Boom.
Yep.
I was
I'll give you
staring at
that
him.
one there, Bludger. All right. All right. Yep. All right, Ashy. All right, there you go. So, Larden, what are you doing?
Step out
Uh-huh.
here. I probably can't make that jump because that's 10 feet. And
It's
I'm
10 feet.
Little, I'm little. So I'm going to pop out here and
Uh-huh.
reach back for a classic. I got to get the template though because I don't want to. Where's my template?
What are you looking for?
Fireball.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I can find a safe place to place it, but
There you go.
thanks. Oofta. How about there so I can catch that wraith? Even though I know he's turned. I don't care. I'll get them both.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll hit them both with the fireball. Boop.
Okay.
$27 damage.
Oh,
He is dexterous AF right
Oh.
there. All right. That wraith right there, he is pretty dang dexterous.
is his name Neo? 'Cause he
Maybe.
just did a-
Maybe. All
Yeah,
right.
that's what I do. But I stand out in the open and hopefully some of them. Okay.
All right. And then that is a dexterity.
Mm.
Okay.
Not enough. Is it?
Not
No,
enough.
I think I have a 21. Yeah.
Yep, not enough. All right. Okay. So then that is 27 points. Anything else?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm going to just do those two are turns, so I'll do just stars. So we know that those two are still turned. All right, so Hush, that brings us to you.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? At the end of Larden's turn, he is going to use a legendary action, and he is going to do a wing attack. So Bludger and Rycanus and Hush, because you are within 15 feet, I need a dexterity save, please.
Oh,
Go in.
dexterity save.
Yep.
I'm going to spend a key point to roll that again.
Okay.
Oh wait, I have an Ashy advantage.
You do.
Okay, I'm gonna use it.
All right.
And that's just another roll, right?
It is just another roll. All right. So you were looking for a 23 dexterity.
I'll say, Rycanus, duck! And give him a +5 with my.
So that will be enough for Rycanus. Bludger, you are knocked prone,
You're in.
and you take 21 points of damage. The rest of you take nothing, actually, because it doesn't say or half. But the dragon will fly upwards.
How tall is the ceiling on a curiosity?
In here, let me grab that. Let's see. Ceiling reaches 40 feet overhead to a marble dome that is covered in dangerous looking cracks. So he is going to fly up to the ceiling, so he will be at the 40-foot mark. So Hush, that brings us to you.
Okay.
And Bludger is prone.
Oh no. Okay. I will move forward and attack this thing, but I will move 20 feet, and so I'm
So
in
the
there.
dragon is up at 40 feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll fly up there 40 feet.
Okay.
Trying to angle so I'm like kind of in, at least partially in this thing.
Okay. Are you
circle.
disengaging from the wraith before you do that, as one of them was not turned? No, the dragon is not dead. It is not undead. It is just really manipulated.
Oh, so this wraith is not hasn't
So-
been turned.
Black was
Fire
turned,
damage.
but then he got damage from the fireball.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll attack him.
Okay.
Darn it. Fudge. Okay.
I mean, you can attack him once and then go do your other attacks at the other guy.
Oh, jeez.
15 is not enough.
Well, it's a 1, so
I know.
I'll attack again.
Okay.
I'll do a
There
That
you
made up
go.
for it.
I'll do a flurry of blows with that one too.
Okay.
Am I in the Call of the Hunt or not? No.
You are. Yes.
Okay, so
You
I'll
have an
add that
extra
to one.
Yeah.
2 pieces.
I'll just
One
add
d6.
it to one of the next ones.
There you go.
Hopefully, if I hit.
That one will definitely hit.
All right.
Okay. And that one hits as well.
He's still up?
He's barely standing.
Okay, with that one, I'll spend 2 staff charges.
Okay.
Let me move my thing here so I can get that. I hate only having one screen.
Right. All right, so 4 more. He is barely up. Oh my god, I thought you would have got him had you rolled better on those d6s.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so that brings us to Star. By the way, we're going to call it at the top of the round for today.
Alright, cool. I pick around and look at the dragon,
Uh-huh.
grab another arrow,
Mm-hmm.
the hopefully kill the dragon faster arrows,
Uh-huh.
and try to aim it at it.
Okay, go for it.
Nice.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that hits a little bit. Mm-hmm.
Con save, please fail, please fail, please fail, please fail.
Nope.
Damn you, dragons. I love you,
Dragon
but you are
failing
evil.
a con save, sir or madam.
Legendary action dragon failing a con save, really? No, nuh-uh. Not doing it.
Failing one plus 14.
Uh-huh. So what are you doing, Stars? Are you doing another one?
So why not?
Okay. I mean, you don't have to. I'm just saying, you don't have to.
I want to.
Okay. I figured as much. Alright, so 28 will definitely hit him for 10 more damage. He's starting, I mean, he was looking rough before you guys started because he just looked super messed up. He is looking super hurt right now. Alright, and he is going to, let's see here. He is going to fly so that he is kind of over here above the wraith. He's going to kind of drop down just so that he can get a line between all of you.
Oh, look
Or
at
not.
that blue line.
Not lined up. What?
90-foot line.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing from my end.
And it is a
Or-
10-foot wide, so it is all 4 of you right there, plus the wraith. So I need dexterity saving throws, please.
Larden will use his reaction when that thing leans down to breathe and extend his arcane shield around Dracanis.
Oh, okay.
Thank
Uh,
you.
Breath weapons don't count as spells, do they?
They
Nope.
don't.
Nope.
No.
I use a pup.
Sure.
My roll.
Oof.
So
Well,
that-
luckily I have my ring of acid resistance, so it won't hurt as much.
Big roll. 23. Just enough.
all right. So that is beautiful dice.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Well-
So that is so that is on a failed save or half as much on a success. But then because he has his super special wormy breath as well, you take an additional
Oh,
48 or half on a success. As
what,
the
What do we need to succeed?
22.
Okay, so but I'll take half regardless.
Mm-hmm. So
The
that
acid or necrotic?
so the 60 is acid, the 48 is necrotic.
right, Candace,
As-
you can subtract 40 damage off that total from yourself from that rotation.
Oh, cool. So how much? Sorry, I'm not
Okay.
great with math.
So with that, let's see here. Rycanis, you had an 11 for a save, so you failed, so you would have taken all of it. You would have taken 108 damage. But you had 40 of it from Larden taken away. So you're looking at 68 points of damage.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I just took a pretty big hit.
Uh-huh. And you see, so the acid is peppered with half melted rot guts.
Lord.
Oh,
And I
nasty.
need con saves
got
from
puked
all
on?
of you, please.
Oh no!
I'm definitely using my action to reroll that.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
All right. You guys are all fine in that you survived getting rot gut. And it is with that where we will call it for today at the top of the round. So
Oh, gee, thanks. No,
you're
ouch.
welcome.
Welcome for showing up, Bludger.
Gonna deal 108 damage. Like, all right, that's all, folks. Like, all right.
It's what I do. You know, it's what I
Saved by the
do.
bell.
So-
Saved by the bell.
Thank you all for hanging out with us for this crazy adventure. Hey, you guys know this is tier 4. I'm rolling, you know, really shitty wisdom saves, but damage rolls have been good, so you know it is what it is. But thank you all for hanging out with us. I greatly appreciate it. Just as a reminder, we do have the rest of the week. We have our Team 17 Gaming Thursdays Thursday at 3 p.m. Then we have our Wild Beyond the Witchlight game on Friday at 6 p.m. And we have our brand new Strixhaven game that just started last week on Saturday at 6 p.m. You know, kind of take these players back to school. So come and join us for all of that craziness that will ensue throughout this week. And I greatly appreciate you hanging out with DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure really is always on the menu. So let's go ahead and end it here. We're going to go raid over to Bugjoy, as he is one of our players from Friday nights. And he is playing some Fallout. So we're going to end and go over there. So if you have not already followed him, please give him a follow. And we will see you next time. Good job.